Okay, looks like we're up. Hey guys, I'll wait till somebody else gets in here and then we can start chatting. At 0, that's okay. I don't know why I put you so far away. Let's bring you closer. No, I'm just going to keep it there so I can walk. I don't feel like sitting yet. Whew. So, I mean, I know nobody's in here yet, but we're going to do a quick update in the lawn. I don't know how easy that's going to be because it's super windy, but, you know, we can try. Nothing yet. That's okay. I know it's only 11 o'clock. Most people are doing stuff at like noon. So today it is nice and windy. It's nice and cold. I think it's like, I don't know, 50, maybe 55 degrees out. The winds are like, right now they're like 15, 20 miles an hour. There's some gusts in there. Stretch my back out. Yeah, okay, so yeah, the winds are high, the temps are low. So I don't know how easy it's going to be for me to do a lawn walk, right? But I'm going to try anyway. It's going to be really windy, but we'll do the lawn walk and come back in here and chat, so I don't subject you to too much wind noise. I'm going to try to plug my headphones in to the phone to see if I can talk through them, but I don't know how to do that with Streamlabs. I think it's probably a setting somewhere, but I'm not sure where. So I don't know if YouTube notified anybody about the stream. I still got 0 people in here. That's okay. I'll give it a couple more minutes and I might just start going and people can watch the video later. Bunch of spiders in here. Gonna be leaving pretty soon, I would imagine. Ooh, 1 person. That's probably a family member. I'm adjusting that so I can sit down when more people get in here. Welcome, viewer. So if you're not a family member, you can go ahead and say hi if you want. It's up to you. I don't care. Let's see. We got still 1 person. That's all right. Just waiting for a couple more people just so I can get this thing moving. Should have brought something to drink out here. It's awfully dry in Nebraska right now. I think we're even like in a red flag warning. I think that's what they call it. No burning, right? Because normally our humidity is between like 35 and 55%, like all the time. And I think today, yesterday, tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but past couple days it's been like 15, 20%, which is significantly lower, obviously, than 35, 55. So yeah, we're supposed to get rain tonight, but I know I can't see the viewer count from here, but I can see if somebody chats. That's what's important. I don't care how many people are watching, I care how many people are talking. I want to talk to you guys. I want to say, hey, it's been 2 weeks, right? I don't want to sit. Two people. Hey, 2 people. What is up? 3. Okay, now I think we can get the ball rolling here and start chatting. Okay, so this video is who dat? Dan, what's up? How's it going, man? Morning? Oh, I guess it is morning, isn't it? I'm used to doing these at noon. Yeah. But I have here my chart. I don't know how well you can read it, but this is what I've been doing over the past 2 and roughly some odd day, 2 weeks. So 2 weeks ago, I did ProPete at 1.5 pounds per thousand in the back, and then microgreen at 4 ounces per thousand. And in the front, I did the SYFE at 10 ounces per thousand, Sunnyland 2800 at 4 ounces per thousand, and the Sunnyland Microblend at 4 ounces per thousand. Total, both of those gave me about 1/4 pound of N. And then I didn't write it down here because this was a plan, not what I was doing, the week after this, so a week in between here, last weekend, I also did a dose of roughly 1 pound per thousand. I did the Yard Mastery macro blend. Like I said, roughly about 1 pound per thousand, which gave me about 1/4 pound of nitrogen. The reason I did that was because the back is struggling in a lot of spots. And then also on Thursday, those spots, you're going to see those, I went ahead and sprayed them with some Hydrotain because their problem, I want to show you both me and that. So the spots problem, no, that's stupid. I'm just going to, the problem with those spots is that they're super, super dry. Because my watering I didn't get it right. I didn't follow Pete's rule. I thought I had it right, but then it was like crazy high winds, a whole bunch, and blah, blah, blah. So that happened in between here. And then I also went ahead and sprayed the entire back with Aerate, Humic 12, and RGS. I sprayed the whole back with it, and then I sprayed those bad spots again. So those got a double dose. And some of the spots too, I also, because I ran out of Humic 12, I also went ahead and used the Enviroplex by Ecologo, BioPro, whatever. And then today, it's super windy, so all I did was the Micro Blend again at roughly 1 pound. So the back got 3/4 pound of nitrogen over the course of 3 weeks. I know that's a bit aggressive, but again, I wanted to push those bad areas. Somebody left, that's okay. So that's what I did. And then tomorrow, the wind is supposed to be less than half of what it is right now, so I'm going to do Cytogro in the back at 0.4 ounces per thousand. I'm also going to do it in the front, the same rate. And then in the front, I'm also going to do Green Punch at 10, Sunnyland 2800 at 4, Sunnyland Micro at 4. And that's the plan for that. So now let me push it back again. 3 people again, cool. And look, check this out, guys. I can wear this shirt again. I haven't been able to wear this shirt since I bought it. So that was like over a year ago. So this feels nice. Shout out to the Lawn Rebel, I guess. But I think maybe we can head outside for a second. Ooh, what's wrong with this hat? Okay. I'm going to put a hoodie on for that because it's chilly. So I'll run outside real quick, give you the DL on the yard. Take a peek at that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use my headphones here to use the mic. Let's see if I can figure out how to do that. You know what? I don't know if I want to fiddle with the settings. Plus my alt angle. So we're going to head outside. I don't know if you can hear, but yeah, actually, but the wind is going crazy. So let's see. So if it gets loud, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna try to hurry this up because it really hasn't changed. Ruh-roh. Hey, Jaden, thank you. Okay, the wind is really bad, so I'm going to hurry up. I'm going to flip the camera too. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Let's do the back real quick so we can maybe get out of the wind. Ooh, bad. Okay. These spots, terrible, just terrible. And look how dry. Just so dry. And I know it's the trees and the concrete, the combination of the two. Chad, what's up, dude? Dan. Hey, thanks, Dan. Appreciate that, buddy. This area is coming in. Tiffany, what's up? This area is coming in, but it's sparse. These are the areas I really hit with Aerate, RGS, Humic 12. I painted it black, guys. I know that some of the sneaks on here are going to get mad about that, but look at that. Bad, bad, awesome, bad, awesome. So yeah, that's the summary of the backyard. A lot of really good spots like this, a lot of bad spots like this. And the wind is getting crazy, so I'm hurrying here. I'm gonna go back to the garage in any second. Woo. Sorry guys, front yard, looking amazing, looking thick and lush and green. GCI Tall Fescue up here. Do have some bad spots, that's from moles, of course. That's just, you know, we should start calling this mole lawn or whatever. Yes, Chad. Yep. That's, anyway. So I do have some bad spots here. And it's just, I think the water just wasn't hitting them appropriate. Yes, Dan, I did oversee the backyard. I forgot to mention that. I was trying to hurry. That was also GCI, but that was the Kentucky Bluegrass. The Blue Heat? Is that what it is? I can't remember the difference between the names. Got some bad spots like this. I was going to hit those with some Hydrotane, but I ran out. So I can't. That's okay. There's still a lot of Kentucky Bluegrass up here in the front. So all this stuff will fill in the spring. I'm not that worried about it. So here's some couple iffy spots, especially by the road. So, I don't know my soil temps, but right now I think it's like 55 degrees and obviously super windy. And then tonight we're supposed to get a bunch of rain, and that's going to bring our highs for the next 4 or 5 days down to 45 or so. Highs. We're going to start hitting freezing temps. It's only going to last like a week or so. So I don't know if I'm going to start any sort of winterization processes yet. I am going to start bringing my liquids in just so they don't freeze. But other than that, that's the most I'm doing for winterization because it's Nebraska. I know that we're probably going to get another heat wave coming in. Some more, a couple bad spots. Overall, the front is looking phenomenal until you get over to the hot spots, you know, over by the road where the water wasn't hitting perfectly. But I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, whoops. But look, all that mold damage that was here, all gone, all filled in. There was also a bunch up over here, all gone. Yeah, I agree. Overall, it looks really good, especially because I was just using some crappy impact sprinklers with some crappy timers, or you know, not crappy timers, but so yeah, here's the worst spot. But again, sprinklers weren't hitting here. It's just because you know, this little triangle section is it makes things a little bit weird for watering. I tried some turf mend along this strip. I don't know if you can see some of the chocolate chips there. Some of it came up, but then we got blasted with a ton of rain overnight, and then it got super cold. So, yeah. But yeah, overall, it's looking fantastic. Pete knows how to put some seed together, I'll tell you that. Especially over there. Yeah, that looks phenomenal. And that's because I got not only water from the front sprinklers, but also back sprinklers overspray. Blown out sprinklers. Yeah, Dan, so I don't have an irrigation system, so I don't have to worry about that. Let's flip you. Okay, I must have muted myself. I don't know when, but it happened. Okay, so let's go back inside. It's really windy. Okay, hold on. Let me read this stuff. And it's chilly outside, but it's warm enough in here that I don't know where it is. Whew. Okay. Blown out sprinklers. Oh yeah. Okay. So I don't. Yeah, I'm also going to do the same thing. I'm going to mow until the ground's frozen. Some may still pop in the spring. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I don't know if I'm going to put Priam down. I think I'm going to I lost track of what I was going to say. Oh yeah, so I think I'm going to get some more Turfmend because it's cheaper than getting a whole thing of seed. That wind really took my wind out. So I think I'm going to get some more Turfmend. It's cheaper than getting seed, and I'm going to overseed some of these spots if they don't look like they're coming back by the time I'd be doing pre-emergent, which here it could be March, it could be May. It just depends on when soil temps obviously get to a good level. 55 degrees. I still have a ton of prodiamine. I mean, I got all this, and then I also got that from Lee, which I said I was going to post a video of it, but I didn't want to remake the video. What's up, Jeremy? How's it hanging, bro? So I still have a ton of prodiamine, ton of this little prodiamine. I was going to combine them, but I like the little thing. So what I think I'm going to do is, damn. Are we doing Movember this year? You can do Movember if you want. I'm not doing a Movember event, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Let's see. Oh yeah, Movember. So yeah, Movember. I'm not hosting a Movember event, but I don't know. I'm probably still going to. I don't know if I'm going to do the mustache or anything. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not doing a Movember event. I don't know if anybody else is. You can still donate to Movember. You can still do a movement or a moment or what do they call it. So yeah, do your thing. I feel weird with it up, but I also feel weird with it down. I just don't feel like sitting down. I feel like walking, you know? Anywho, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I think I might do prodiamine over the whole lawn except for the spots I want to seed. And then I'll use mesotrione on those spots because I still also have a bunch of mesotrione. Well, I shook it up so you can't see. It's probably about here. So that's a pretty good amount of mesotrione. That's definitely going to help with seeding. And then also in the spring, I'm going to be doing I'll just grab it. Oh, you know what? Whoops. I got the Heatwave Bermuda from Pete. He sent that to me as well because Pete's an awesome dude. So I'm doing that in that little triangle. I'm sure you saw it already. It was all brown. I'm going to do that, and obviously I can't use mesotrione there because mesotrione, I believe, if anybody can let me know in the chat here, I believe mesotrione will kill Bermuda, but I don't know if it'll kill it only if you spray it on active living Bermuda, or if you just can't even use it as a pre-emergent for Bermuda seed. Everyone's just chatting up with everyone else in my chat. I also still have a bunch of the pre-emergent, I'm just saying pre-emergent so much. Okay, that's what I thought, Chad. Thank you. I still got the 8-18-12, the depth, and I also still have some Blueplex. So I'm going to use that for the Bermuda, and then also I'll use that for the Turfmend. Because I know Turfmend has starter in it, but I don't know what the analysis is, and I don't care. I would still use it. Anyway, so this whole shelf I'm going to probably bring in this weekend at some point, because like I said, we're supposed to get freezing temps. Okay, so yeah, so that's the plan in spring. And I don't know why I even brought that up. Oh yeah, it's because you asked about Priam. Yeah, I still have a lot of stuff, which is nice. But like, so for example, Cider Grow, I'm spraying that tomorrow to really push I really need to push the back more than the front, but I think I'm going to do both. I'm also going to do fertilizer in the front. I just did fertilizer in the back. I don't know what else I was going to say, but it's probably not important. Yeah. Oh yeah. I also have a bunch of feature still, so I might mix that in with something. I was mixing it in with my PGR, which is right there, my T-Nex. I was mixing it with that, which, as I've been told and read, it's actually a recommendation because T-Nex, especially first-time use or first-time use in a season, can kind of discolor turf. So adding some iron in there will help. And I am going to keep using that T-Nex starting next spring once the grass starts growing vigorously. Feature kicks a $. You're right, buddy. It was pretty sweet. So let me. Oh, now I want to sit. Okay. Okay, and now I'm super thirsty. Good thing I got some RGS over there, right? I would absolutely. You could not pay me. You could not pay me enough to drink RGS. Actually, that's not true. I'd probably do it for like $10. Okay. I was going to say something. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Okay. What are you guys doing? How's it going? Huh? How are you guys handling the weather changes? And I don't know what's going on for you guys, but what's going on? Let's chat, you know? I saw Jeremy was in here. Jeremy, how are you doing? Vinny, what's up, Vinny? How's it going? Who else is here? Okay, I saw Vinny, Chad, Tiffany, Jeremy, Dan's here. I saw somebody else, didn't I? No, I guess not. My workout program. I'm doing the 5x5. So I don't know if you guys know what the 5x5 is, but it is, it's 5 workouts. Ben H. What's up, Ben? Hundreds here. Yikes. So the 5x5 is 5 workouts that are the main essential workouts: overhead press, bench press, barbell row, squats, and deadlifts. You do 5 sets, 5 reps every time you do that workout. So you do squats every single workout, 3 days a week. And then let's say Monday, you do squats, bench, and deadlift. And then Wednesday, you'll do squats, barbell row, and overhead press, for example. And then you do it's workout A, workout B, and you just alternate A, B, A, B. And every single time you do a workout, you add 5 pounds or 10 pounds, depends on what you want to do. But you add 5 pounds. So, the first time you do bench, let's say you're at 100. Next time you do bench, 105. Next time, 110. So it's a strength training thing. Let's see, I missed a bunch. Vinny, dude, I'm doing great. It's cold and windy, but let's see. How much have I lost? Like 40, 45 pounds, somewhere in that range, I think. So my scale broke. No, it didn't break. The battery died. I don't want to make it seem like it broke. But my scale that I used to have, battery died, and it's one of those weird watch batteries. I didn't feel like looking for one. So I didn't get one. But last time I weighed myself with that, like 6-7 months ago, I was like 250-ish, 245. And then like 7 weeks ago, Dan, this addresses your question. 7-8 weeks ago, I started doing some heavy dieting. I started doing intermittent fasting. Combined with that, I was limiting my calories. And then a couple weeks after that, so 3 weeks ago, I started hitting the gym, doing the 5x5. I'm not using any supplements. Well, actually, no, that's not true. On days I work out, I'll have a snack because I don't eat breakfast. But on days I work out, I have a snack of, I use a scoop of protein powder, a couple spoonfuls of Greek yogurt, and then a little pack of oatmeal, and mix it all together. It's pretty good. It doesn't smell great. I think it's the Greek yogurt in there, but it doesn't matter how it smells. I just wolf it down and have a cup of coffee, No, Chad, I am going to get some pre-workout and stuff like that, but I'm just taking it slow. I don't want to try to dive in too quick because then it's easier to crash and burn. At least in my experience, because I used to work out. Oh yes, yeah, I have looked at those. I have an Amazon wish list that's full of stuff. So all I have right now is the protein, but I'm also my diet has a lot of protein in it. You know, I love fish, I love chicken, and I'm still grilling. You know. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate that, man. And there's another question. Oh, Dan. Okay, I just answered that question. It was Dan again. Yeah, and I'm also adjusting. Is this a lifestyle change? Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess. Any when you start a workout program, that's a lifestyle change, right? And then obviously dieting. I have had moments where I'll have a cheat day, right, and I'll just eat tons of food all day. But I know I'm going to be working out again. I'm going to be burning those calories. Obviously, I wish I could still do stuff in the lawn. I wish I would have started this in the spring. But I'm not going to make any videos over winter, so you guys will be able to see a nice big change, hopefully, between my last video here in the winter or here in the fall, and then my first video in the spring. Who knows? It's not that important. But I'm not going to stop. So I guess, yes, it is a lifestyle change. I don't have any plans on stopping doing this. Because look at this. Like I said, when I bought this shirt a year and a half ago, I could fit in it like I am now. And then I haven't been able to wear it for like 9-10 months. And now I can fit into it again. So that's sweet. And now all of my other clothes are a little loose. Maybe. I don't know about a workout vid, but maybe. I don't see why not. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Yeah. So, I did a live where I smoked some fish, but I didn't show you the smoking because it takes like an hour. So I might do some videos like that too. I don't like the cold. I don't like the cold at all. So I'm not going to get out here and grill in the middle of winter unless it's a mild day, which Nebraska, there could be lots of mild days, Anyway, my back's starting to hurt sitting down on this chair. I think I might stand back up again. Plus, I'm really thirsty. I'm really thirsty. If you're watching, maybe? We'll see. Okay, so the people have spoken. Okay, yeah, all right. I guess I'll have to do at least an update, maybe I can do another grilling live when it's not too cold. Maybe pop in here in the garage with a space heater or something. I do have both a space heater and an infrared heater I could pop in here. Just like I said, I don't like the cold. I'm a baby, whatever. Anyway, what else do you guys want to talk about? Yeah, I am going to stand back up because my back's hurt. Oh, it's just getting sore. Whew. Ah. Yeah, man. But I wurge him. All right. Work. Are you saying? Oh, okay. Okay, I work nights here. I get it. I was trying to put it all together there, Vinny. The older you get, the worse the cold gets. I mean, that might be it, but I've always hated the cold. Sorry, Steve. It's okay, man. I've never really liked the cold. I would much rather be completely drenched in sweat than be cold at all. Anywho, let's find something to talk about here. Oh yeah, hey, winterization. What do you guys do for winterization in your lawn? Or, do you think winterization's a myth? Do you just feed normally before the ground freezes? Do you do a super high dose of nitrogen? Do you do a super high dose of potassium or phosphorus? What next for apps? Oh, you had pneumonia at 29. Well, I mean, I'm 29. I could get pneumonia right now, and who knows if it'll be worse. What's next for apps? Come to Utah. Yeah, Jeremy, that sounds like Nebraska, man. AMS. What is AMS, Chad? I might know what AMS is, but you're also warm season grass, aren't you? Okay, Chad. I did go over this really, really briefly, but you know, a lot of people have joined since then. Okay, so here's what I have done. Next for apps is I'm doing Cytogrow in the front and the back. I think now I might just leave it to the back. 0.4 ounces per thousand. Ammonium sulfate. Oh, ammonium sulfate. I know. See, I knew what AMS was. I just couldn't remember. Ammonium sulfate. Okay, gotcha. So Cytogrow for sure in the back. I'm still iffy on the front. And for you guys who don't know, Cytogrow is a cytokinin hormone additive biostimulant. I don't know technically. It might be just a hormone biostimulant. Actually, no. Hold on. Yes. Hormone biostimulant. I wanted to make sure I was being accurate. Not just for the sake of this product, but for the sake of anybody who's interested in this product. So what that's going to do is you're adding a hormone that grass already makes. You're adding it to your turf in order to boost that hormone. Keeping it simple, right on. And Dan, I'm assuming that's right before freezing, right? So yeah, I'm doing Cytogrow, and that's going to happen tomorrow. I was going to do it today, but it's super windy, so I don't want to spray something, and I don't like putting Cytogrow in the ortho. I prefer in a backpack because my ortho pace. I like to put stuff like RGS or Humic or you know, that kind of stuff in, or even fertilizer, liquid fertilizer. Because I know I'm not going to put so much down on accident that it's going to hurt something. It's, you know, I'm putting at the very most, I'm putting 16 ounces of, like, for example, Green Punch down, you know, at the very most. So I know that if I stand in one spot too long, or if I walk too slow once, or I walk too fast once, it's not going to cause that much difference. Hold on real quick. Okay. Sorry. That's okay. You don't have to bring me a drink. I'll grab some water in a little bit, not a big deal. Okay, so, but Cytogrow, you do want to be precise with it because you are adding a hormone to your grass, you know? So I wanted to use the backpack, but it's too windy. So tomorrow I'll use the backpack to do Cytogrow for sure in the back. And then with the backpack too, because it's quicker and easier, I'm going to do Green Punch, Sunnyland, Cytogrow. Green Punch at 10 per thousand. Sunnyland at 4 ounces, and that's the 2800, and then the Sunnyland Micro at 4 ounces per thousand as well. And that's going to give me, not including the Cytogrow, because that's not a nitrogen supplement, but it will boost growth. All of that is going to give me about 1/4 pound of nitrogen. And I did today, just a little bit ago, I did the Yard Mastery Macro Micro Blend at roughly, I wasn't too precise with it, because who cares, but roughly 1 pound per thousand, which also gave me about 1/4 pound of N. AMS is 10 times more stable than urea in colder temps. Actually, I think I did know that. I don't remember how, but I remember somebody talking about it. Maybe it was John Perry, maybe it was Alan. Who knows? It could have been anybody. But yeah. Anyway, so I think I did know that, and I just didn't remember AMS. I did remember ammonium sulfate. So that's something I don't know exactly what I'm going to do for winterizer. Is I don't know if I want to lean into the you know, go hard on the biostimulants and and then maybe do a light nitrogen app, or if I want to you know, go really hard on a granular or a liquid, or just do like 1/4 pound of N or 1/2 pound of N or no N. I still don't know exactly what I want to do. It's not that big of a deal, but knowing Nebraska, winter could be tomorrow. You know, I mean, I think we're actually supposed to get flurries, and like I said, the lows are in the freezing area. But let's see. Do I have anything No, I think, yeah, it was actually John Perry. Now I remember. John Perry was definitely the person I was talking to about AMS. Because I think, isn't it 818 that the nitrogen is ammonium sulfate derived? I don't recall now. But I have the Yard Mastery Macro Micro. I have some Pro Pete. I don't have any more Carbon X. I don't have any more 818, but I still have Green Punch. I still have the, let's see. Yeah, so the stuff I have with nitrogen right now, the liquids, Bios, I know they won't really help. Okay, yeah, so 818 does. I knew one of those did. I know Bios won't really help, but I don't know. So I guess what's the point, right? Anyway, I know they won't help with necessarily. Well, they might. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. But Green Punch, is that urea? Urea, ammoniacal, and nitrate. So yeah. Either way, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. I'm probably just going to, as a winterizer, I'm probably just going to slap it with a bunch of Green Punch, right? For the back or for the front, and in the back, I'll probably just do Pro Pete. And I'll probably try to do like somewhere between half and quarter. I don't know. I think that's going to be my plan. It's not like it really matters. It's not that important. Because last year I didn't winterize at all, and the grass came back just fine in the spring. Which I know that's the reason why winterizer is kind of a thing that's up for debate. Because a lot of people say it's not really important, and I hate looking down, so I'm going to bring it up a little bit. There we go. Oh, sorry, this is so floppy. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I know that's why winterizer is up for debate, because some people say, I don't use winterizer and my grass comes back just fine. And some people say, I do use winterizer and my grass still struggles to green up. Almost 3/4 pound in, wow. Well, see that also, but also here, that's what I was saying though, is some people, like, depends on your soil type, right? Depends on your soil structure, depends on all this other stuff. Like, I could probably do that, and then parts of my backyard, where the trees are, still may not green up very fast in the spring, but the front might, or it may not, because I don't know exactly how AMS interacts with different soil types and structures and stuff, but I have clay loam-ish, just because in my area all this used to be terraced farmland, which is why I'm on such a weird hill, but then also all of this was carved out by the Missouri and the Platte River, so we have a bunch of good stuff in the soil here. My soil isn't exactly black, but if you go down about 8 inches, then you'll start to pull up really, really dark soil. See, my pH is exactly in the middle. Well, last time I tested it in the spring. So I believe AMS would probably be good for my soil, or for my stuff. It would probably work well for me. The problem is I don't have any, and I'm cheap. And I already have stuff, so I don't think I'm going to go with AMS, but it's a good plan for next year. This year I didn't really plan anything out besides spring, summer, early fall. I didn't really plan out any sort of winterization or anything like that. And I got to remember, got to pull my shoulders back here, because I keep, my shoulders naturally roll forward, so I'm going to keep doing this a lot in the video. Just because I've been trying to, like I said, correcting my posture. So I used to stand like this, look at my shoulders. I think it's stupid. But, if I stretch out. Sight one, actually I do have a Sight one near me. $40 a bag for 50 pounds. I don't know, that's pretty attractive. Maybe, I don't know. Well, I'll check it out. I'm not just saying no outright. But yeah, we'll see, I'm not gonna, yeah. Yeah. So, oh wait, that's what I was going to check. Okay. I was checking the SY, or the 1808 SYFE. That is methylene urea, so not the same. Yeah, it kind of will fix itself, Tiffany, but I still want to do some posture correction in there, which has helped me a lot. It's also helped my form when working out. Anywho, so I don't know if you guys, how many of you were Just saying the first time I used it, I was super surprised how well it worked. Yeah, Chad, I mean, you're really selling me on this AMS, which I already knew was a useful thing. You're not actually selling me on it. You're just reconvincing me that probably I should go that route. Oh yeah, so if any of you guys were on here when I did the quick lawn tour, because it's super windy, blah, 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 so I just made it fast. I think what I'm going to do in those really, really, really bad spots is I think I'm going to use my Pro Plugger and take some plugs from the really, really thick, lush spots, swap out the plugs, and I don't know about watering because it's going to be so cold, but I think that's probably not a bad idea, right? Because it is Kentucky bluegrass, so it will spread. It's probably just not going to spread right now. It's probably going to wait until spring to really start to spread. Anywho, I feel like I had other things things that you guys could interact with me about. Oh, well. Oh, how are your sulfur levels? My sulfur levels were, as far as I remember, they were basically just right where they needed to be, according to my soil. That's the soil test I use, so my soil gives you the scale, you know, it's not like the same as like a university soil test. But almost everything was exactly where it needed to be, except for nitrogen, which obviously I'm going to be adding nitrogen regularly. And then my potassium was just a touch high, so and it's probably because I used so much Milorganite at the end of last year. I just realized I'm not really even in frame that well. I'm steady staring at the chat and not looking at me because the chat's in my way anyway. Which is why it'd be really cool, I think, to get like a tablet or something so I could look at the chat on my tablet and have a camera, but whatever. Yeah, so almost all of my stuff. Oh, Spectrum, what is it? The T3 test. Yes, I was actually looking into that. I was also looking into, I know JP used to always use a place here in Nebraska. Ward Labs. So I was thinking about using them or Spectrum. Spectrum Analytics, yeah, that's what I was going to say, but I didn't remember if that was the actual second name of that. So I'm thinking about using them next year, but I also think it would be a cool idea to still get my soil and then also use those to see how those compare. Might be worth making a video on it, who knows. I had a couple other video ideas planned that I was going to do, but I don't know if I'm going to do those now. Ward is really good. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I mean, JP obviously. But because I was going to do it, and I still might do it. I'm not sure. I just don't like editing. But if I can take like weeks to edit, it's not a big deal instead of taking like days, because I was always trying to rush myself with the other videos, and I'm sure it was obvious. But I was going to do a how to identify your grass type for cool season, because I went ahead and got myself a microscope camera just specifically for it. Yeah, Chad, I've heard that. I've also heard that it's not necessarily inaccurate, it's just not as accurate. So, you know, if it says your pH is a 6, your pH might actually be like a 5.82 or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, because my soil uses that resin, a spongy resin. I know it's not spongy, but that's what it does. It sucks everything in there. And then they analyze the resin after the fact. They remove the resin from the test spectrum. Anyway, see you, Dan. All right, dude. Yeah, take it easy. Appreciate you jumping on the chat, buddy. Malik 3, Chad, what do that be? Didn't realize I've been rubbing my hands. They're so dry. I need to go moisturize. Oh yeah, so I got a microscope camera. So I was going to look at like the oracles and the. See, I already forgot all the terms. But you know, leaf tips, leaf blades. That would be awesome if you did that. Okay, well, hey, I might just do it anyway then. But yeah, so it's only going to be specifically for cool season grass, and what I really want to try to do is get a really up close look with the microscope camera, and then a close with a regular plant camera, because realistically, nobody's going to be using a microscope to analyze the grass to figure out what it is. It's not really a microscope camera, it's just a super, super tight lens. Too much chat. Okay, I'll Google it, Chad. Don't worry about it. Malik 3. I'll try to remember that. Anyway, so I think I might just do that. You know, I don't know. Actually, I might have to wait until the spring to do it because obviously I have to pull my grass. And the fall would have been the best time to do it, but then I stopped making videos and blah, 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 blah. And now it's so cold. I want to get it when the... Actually, you know what? That might be a better idea anyway. You guys are making me think, because maybe I can start that video in spring and then complete it in the late spring when grass is growing fully and vigorously, as opposed to the spring when it's just coming up, because I know there's lots of times when somebody, you know, I used to be on those Facebook groups and stuff. There used to be so many questions. What is this grass? And it would be a mowed blade of grass. What is this grass type? Pull it up. You can't really tell. Or this grass, which is 6 inches long, and you pull it up and it looks like one grass, but it's actually the other one or whatever. So that actually might be a good way to do that. Anyway, we don't need to keep talking about that. Anywho, so yeah, showed you the lawn, talked about what I was doing, talked about what I'm gonna do. Whew. Got out of breath from just walking around the lawn, wind blowing in my mouth. What a weird sentence. Anywho, yeah, what are you guys doing? You know, I came on. I basically just do these now just to talk to you guys. I'm not really providing entertainment. God, I am so thirsty. I might go turn the hose on or something. Doesn't like that hose water, right, guys? Ha ha ha. Hey Vinny, I actually can, if you have me on Instagram, I can send you the information that I use to figure out grass types, as long as it's cool season, because I haven't looked into warm season because I don't have warm season grass. Sure, I'm going to have Bermuda soon, but just that's it. So I might look into that stuff more, because I do definitely want to try. I know there's some varieties of zoysia that are acclimated to colder temps. So I definitely want to try some zoysia, probably on that side yard, or on the other side of the fence. Going out sling some fert. All right, dude. Well, you have some fun. 18,000 square feet with a push spreader. Yeah, no thanks. I would not do that. Well, I mean, I probably would, but I would complain a lot. Anyway, thanks for jumping on, Chad. Appreciate it. At least I'm assuming you just said you're going to leave. Anyway, appreciate all you guys jumping on here. I really do. What else was I going to mention? Yeah, I don't know what else I'm going to talk about. I got to get some more biostems for sure. Yeah. I also really need to get a new mower, and because this mower, and I know all the steps I should take. I've taken them, but I think I just need to replace the entire carb. So what I have to do is I have to prime this thing, this stupid mower. I have to prime it like 25 times before I can start it, and then after I prime it, I have to continuously prime it, sometimes 25 times, sometimes 50 times, in order to get it to stay running. So obviously that's carb related. But like I said, I completely scrubbed that carb out. There's no clogs, there's no nothing. So I don't know what's going on with it. I don't want to just replace the carb. I got this mower for free. I don't want to put any money into it. If I'm going to carb kit's like $60. $60 is $60 I could be putting towards a nice mower, you know? Which I still can't decide on one, but whatever. Anyway, that won't happen until spring at the earliest. Oh, God. Yeah, anyway. See, I don't have much more to talk about. Oh, Chad, what's up? Okay. Yeah, actually, no, I'm debating between the regular recycler, because I don't know if I need a super recycler, because I really want an all-wheel drive mower, and they don't make an all-wheel drive super recycler, but they do make... All right, see you, Tiffany. But they do make an all-wheel drive recycler. I'm looking into that. I'm also looking into a Husqvarna maybe. Obviously my other mower's a Husqvarna and that's doing great. I I don't have to do anything with it. I just tell it where to go. But yeah, it's the personal pace that I really am interested in. So Supercut's way better. Yeah, but you see my hill, man. I think I need the all-wheel drive, right? Because if I'm going up the hill and I have rear wheel drive, then it's going to buck up, you know. And depending on the type of all-wheel drive, that could also happen. Yeah, I really think, because I mean, my mower is not a super recycler or a recycler, and it cuts just fine. I just have to sharpen the blade, right? So I'm considering just getting, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll keep weighing my options, checking some stuff out. I really want a Time Master, but it's like you know, $1,100, and the deck is so wide and my hill is so uneven. Yeah, I'd rather have a better cut. I don't know, man. But I really wanted to get a Time Master because it's massive, but the bigger the deck on an uneven lawn, the worse the cut, the worse the scalping, stuff like that. So I think I need to stick with a 21-inch cut until I regrade, which I'm probably never going to do, because that sounds hard and expensive. Anywho, okay, so how long have we been on this thing? An hour? Yeah, geez. An hour of just me talking. I don't know how you guys do it. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna, oh yeah, Honda. See, that's another one I'm really weighing the options on, because right now I don't have personal pace, and it's just fine. But I'm really still considering the personal pace. But yeah, those Hondas, even the HRRs, I've heard really, really good things about. So I still gotta just figure it out. I got all winter to keep weighing my options, because who knows, there might be a new mower that comes out that's just incredible. And no. Anywho, so like I said, I've been here for an hour. Hey Vinny, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate all you guys jumping on here. I really do. This is only, like I said, this is the only reason I continue doing videos. That's why I switched to live only, because I like the interaction. I like being able to talk to people and have them talk back instead of just talking to a camera. Yeah, so you know, I probably won't do another live for another couple weeks. Hopefully I can get the lawn boosted, get those bad spots filling in, so that I at least have something to show you. Hey, thanks Chad, appreciate you jumping on, buddy. Yeah, so in 2 weeks, hopefully I have something to show you. If not, I'll still talk to the camera, who cares? But like I said, I think I'm gonna wrap this one up. Thanks for jumping on, thanks for joining me. I will see you in the next one. Peace.